This is World Champions take it off pitch.
So we're gonna get into the Legends playlist. If you're new around here, that's where we speak all music. You know, UCL Off Pitch is Champions League with a beat, so we have to speak about Alex, your career as a rapper. When did you start making music?
I think officially the first time I stepped into a booth was probably in year 9.
Wow.
In year 9, and my friend had a studio in his house on my road. I don't know where the tune is. I don't think I want to hear the tune back because the lyrics were terrible. But yeah, year 9.
Year 9 is crazy. Like when was it after that you knew that you wanted to pursue music?
I wanted to start putting them out 2 years ago.
Nice.
Like towards the end of my Everton era. But obviously it wasn't the right time to put it out because Everton at the time weren't doing well.
What was it that made you actually want to go, okay, cool, I'm going to make music now, though?
Eventually, when I was playing football, like at Arsenal, 70s, 80s, go to studios with my friends, like, it's just a vibe, like, it's so much fun. Then
Nice.
Eventually, when I was at Everton, I had my own studio in my house. So whenever, like, we're just bored at night with my boys, we just go in the booth and then we'll actually make songs that we listen to and we like them. So we thought, maybe we should put it out. Like, I think people would actually vibe with it. That's why slowly, gradually, things are coming out.
Nice.
Are you more passionate about music or football?
Nah, it's definitely football.
Don't let the manager
gonna
see
say
it.
Media. Nah, I have a passion for both, but football's got me to where I am today. The first thing I did was football. Before I learned how to walk, I was already running, slide tackling balloons. So it's definitely football.
All right, so on the Legends playlist, we like to connect your career to music. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take a trip down memory lane. In 2016, you made your Champions League debut. What song do you attach to that particular moment?
There's a few, but for me, the song that stands out is Giggs Raised Me.
I try my best to help out, mum, you raised me. I know you're feeling stressed out and I blame me. I can be good, but it ain't me. I think the hood kinda changed me. I try my best to help out, mum, you raised me. I know you're feeling stressed out and I blame me. I can be good, but it ain't me. I think the hood kinda changed me.
Let's go.
That was a banger. Did it feel a bit more special coming and making your debut in the Champions League for Arsenal because you came through the academy? Did that add anything to it?
Yeah, of course, because I always felt like I've always been Arsenal, like Arsenal's just me. At the time, I couldn't imagine myself going to any other club. So to make my debut for Arsenal in the Champions League was just amazing. It was special for me and my family.
Raised Me is a banger, so I get why you chose it. I mean, for me, Giggs, like, is one of the kings, one of the pioneers in UK music.
Why did you pick that song in particular? Because, of course, in the lyrics, he's talking about his mum, how she raised him from a young boy to what he became. Do you resonate with that message?
Yeah, of course, because, like, don't get me wrong, I had a great life, like, my family did well for me, but you're growing up in London, I was in London, East London, Essex, so it was always great, especially my boys, that's the song we'll listen to as well. So it's the closest song that I can relate to, well, especially, I think I even played it before going out on the pitch as well.
Is that the first person that you will chat to after a big moment in your career, your mum?
My mum, dad, and my sister. We have like a family group chat called Meet the Iwobis.
Is that going to be a TV show one day or what? Like...
My mum don't do TV. I don't know if you've ever watched Tom and Jerry where you can never see the woman. That's what my mum wants to be like. But my dad and my sister, they're open to socials.
We need to know, of course, like when you're on DJ duties before a big game or any type of game, what song in this current moment are you putting out there?
There's one in particular when I play for my national team, Shali Poppy Laho. That's the one that comes on.
Yeah. Off pitch. You already know. Desperado. Many. My amigo. Balotelli. Ladies taking me photo. Paparazzi. Don Julio. Don't DM me. Champions League show, la ho. Semi-final, la ho. Off pitch, you know, la ho. Eh, yo, la ho. Champions League show, la ho. Off pitch, you know, la ho. Semi-final, la ho. Eh, yo, la ho. Yeah.
Hey, listen, that was Shallow Poppy, Laho, of course, with a little bit of a remix. But you mentioned you play that before you go out and play with Nigeria. of course, we know Nigeria's so attached to music, is synonymous with music. What's that like? What's the feeling like?
Anywhere you go, like you could be in a hotel, someone has a big boombox, or listen to music, and even like when we're playing in the stadiums, like people are playing trumpets, there's drums. You don't really see that anywhere else, but in Africa, so it's just nice. Like it feels like it's almost like a festival.
Okay, now this is the big one, right? We know the Champions League has the most iconic anthem in the history of life, right? But if you could change the anthem and make it one song, what would that be?
Well, I've seen my boy Amadou perform his little things, so I feel like it's only right I perform my thing.
Oh!
If that's cool with you.
Hey!
Bro, do your thing.
Yo. Pain in the chest, let it offload. Cold in the heart, got the veins so ice. No right at the sleep with the jewels, all rose gold, all frozen. The day date looking chocolate, also. And I glide of the G's. When you see them, just know you see me. Cars in the yard parked up with free. Hurricane Spider, all AMGs. Next up, releasing an EP. Gotta tell stories, not just see me on TV with my guys. Cams and forms in the booth, don't care about views. We be telling our truth so smooth. Comments in the tweets say they all wanna talk, saying stay focused and stick to the ball. But look at this season, check all the stats. Drop a couple tunes and the freeze on track. Smooth, no I don't lack. Don't want sponsors, hence why the boots all black. Hey.
Yeah, man. See? We got a standard, we got a certain standard now, do you get me? Yeah? Say no more.
We got a shout out in there. That was cold. He said, check the stats.
Yeah, he did.
Yo, check the stats though. You're having your best season so far, right?
Yeah, man. On stats anyway. Put it to side, the stats don't lie. I have to go with it.
Amadou said, obviously Amadou and Nana I'm talking about, he said that you two actually have a tune together, but it's not been dropped, man. What's going on?
Honestly, we got 2 songs. Yeah, we actually have 2 songs. We have 2 songs.
He told us one.
One song.
Nah, we have 2, but every time he says, oh, let's be honest, I've called him up and I said, yo, are you ready to drop? I don't know, man, I don't know. But I've called him up recently, he said summer, so hopefully, potentially summer will release something.
Nice.
That's
I love
what I'm
that.
talking about.
And you just dropped Hop Out. Bang up, big collaborations in there. How did that come about?
Initially, I was just making a song about the vibe of my friends. And then Ram said he wanted to come. I've been friends with Rams for time. He made a sick chorus. And I made a song in secret, or it's not in secret, it was on Apple Music, Odi Modi Black, like 6-7 years ago.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the connection was there. Then he said, like, he's come to the Nigerian Cup a few times. He said, oh, can I hear any songs you got? And I sent him that without an open verse. He said, oh, give me a month. And to be fair, in a month, like, he delivered. I was like, whoa, fair enough. He came through, so that's how it came about.
Moving from music into football, because that's what we do here. Experience in the Champions League must make you hungry for more, right?
Yeah, man. Like, it's been a long time since I've been in Europe, so especially with Fulham, we see the ability in training all the time. We're able to compete against the best teams in the league. We feel like we can do it across Europe, so hopefully at the end of the season we'll achieve something as well.
Awesome.
Hey, this trophy though, is this the closest you're ever gonna?
Hopefully one day I'll get to touch it. I can touch it.
No.
I'm not gonna do that.
Don't curse it.
So what would you say then has been the best moment of your career so far?
Ooh, to highlight one in particular. Obviously, signing your first professional contract is a big thing because like, it's what you've been fighting for all your life. And like, that's up there. But then I feel like I scored for Nigeria against Zambia to send us to the World Cup. What made it special is because my parents are there in Nigeria. So I feel like that for me, sorry to my sister, she went there, but my dad being there was an amazing thing.
How do you enjoy a moment like that? Like, because with football, it's just so infinite, isn't it? You've got a game next week and a game next week. How do you actually enjoy those moments?
It's hard. Like, it's actually hard to celebrate because, like, we're always thinking of the next game.
Yeah.
So for that short period of time, like, my parents came to the hotel, my mum was dancing. I think all those parents were dancing. Everyone was dancing. But at the same time, like, we still have to go to the World Cup. We still got to go back to our club football. So that's just how football is. But it's like how life is. There's always something else like you can achieve.
Actually, I've always wanted to know, when you score a goal, obviously, I mean, most players will go and celebrate. When you are celebrating, is it autopilot or is it like, nah, this is my moment right here?
I can only talk for myself.
Yeah.
I'm chilled. Like now I'm chilled. I'm just thinking about probably a dance for like Calvin or like a dance to promote like Hop Out or something.
Listen, Alex, it's been amazing having you on Off Pitch. You've given us an exclusive performance. You've kicked knowledge, everything. There's not much more that we can ask for. So, guys, let's give a big round of applause for Alex as well.
Yeah,
This is World Champion.